the former Mrs. Manning. I'm the current one.
Well, I'm sorry, but
I could show you my driver's license, but I haven't had time to change it yet. We were only married yesterday, okay? I need to take the child now. I need to...
Yes, by all indications, this is, in fact, Mrs. Todd Manning, nurse.
Thanks.
So?
What?
Well, I filled my buffer quota for the day. I think I'm going to find Marty and pitch my kids' project to her. Excuse me.
Buffer quota?
Family joke. So I guess this is the part where I wish you the best, and I do wish you the best, but this is not it.
I asked for your advice the other day, not your blessing.
I gave you the former. The latter's not available.
You said if it felt right to marry Todd, I should. Is that a fair summation?
It's fair, Counselor.
Look, it did, so I did. I trusted my instincts. Is that any different from how it was with you and Cassie?
We loved each other.
Yeah, look where that got you.
What about this child here? You thought about how she's going to end up? Starr was conceived in love. I believe that. Now she's been deprived of a mother and a mother's love.
I don't think a woman in a stroke-induced coma can be all that affectionate.
Really? How about a woman who's been bought?
I can be a good mother,
Well, let's
Andrew.
say that you can. What happens when the terms of this contract expires or the agreement you have with Todd suddenly breaks down? You know, this may be a business deal to you, Taya. It's life. It's life to this little girl. Now, you tell me what's going to happen to her when the good mother disappears.
Same thing that happened to me.
That's right. Same thing that happened to you. Now, you ask yourself again, how right does this feel?
That's enough. Time to go home. Poor kid was so wiped out, she just fell right asleep.
Star's beautiful when she's asleep. I went in and watched her last night when I couldn't sleep myself.
I'm glad you like Starr. You're better. It's part of the deal. So what were you and the righteous reverend yapping about?
Oh, he just offered his best wishes.
You're like everybody else in this town.
It'd be nice if somebody was happy for us.
To hell with them. Look, you keep your eyes on the prize, right? You just think about all that money you're going to get when this is over.
Believe me, that is what I'm thinking about. What's this?
No, don't. I told the housekeeper to get Blair's stuff out of your room.
What'll you do with it?
I don't know, put it in storage.
I saw Blair in this. At the country club.
Oh, it was at the palace. Look, forget it. Blair is gone, her stuff is going to be gone. I don't want you bringing her up again. You got that?
Maybe I should file that as an addendum to our prenup.
This was just delivered, Mr. Manning. Better get your lawyer hat back on.
Oh, Dorian suing for custody. What a shock.
I don't care. I'm ready for it. Bring her on.
Yes, it's a cookie. Spring, 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 spring. Cookie. Cookie. That's what we call it in Puerto Rico, because that's what it sounds like. Cookie, cookie. Cookie, cookie. It likes, you see? Oh, you know, this is a special frog. Thank you. Oh, it's a special frog because it can bring you good luck. And it knows you're special too. Knows that you're a very beautiful little girl. You make people happy just to be near you. Do you know that? You know that? If I had a little girl of my own, I'd want her to be just like you, Starr. And I'd sing to her the way my mommy sang to me. Arroz mi corazón. Este niño lindo se quiere dormir.
It's instant, but caffeine is caffeine, right?
Thanks. Does your daughter not like frogs?
She likes frogs fine. A big stuffed one up there. I call it Todd pole.
Then what upset you about Starr and I playing with this?
I wasn't upset.
I saw you on the stairs. I saw your face.
It's my usual face.
I thought it was about my presuming to take Blair's place.
I'm paying you $5 million to do exactly that. I don't think we have a problem here, do we? I'm just worried about the custody hearing, that's all. Here we go again.
You did fine last time. I was looking at the transcripts.
Yeah, I don't have to trash Blair this time. The stroke took care of that. No way a woman in a coma can mother anybody.
She's still the person we have to beat.
She's already beaten by a blood clot that stopped the oxygen to her brain. Now, can we just move on? The real enemy here is Dorian, right? She's going to try and get custody of her grandniece, and I've got to stop her. I mean, that's why we tied the knot. So I can show the court that she's got a happy, safe, terrific home life with us. Unlike Auntie Dorian, who's sleeping with the town drunk. After she broke up with her teenage jailbait boyfriend, Joey Buchanan, and there's a wholesome family life. All I got to do is bring that up, and the court will give me custody of my little girl in a heartbeat.
What if Blair recovers?
I don't think that's going to happen.
But if it does, are you ready to go through this a third time? My advice is to discredit Blair now.
I'll do that if I have to. Blair's already down and out. You really think I have to stomp her? Are you going to explain to my little girl how her father beat her mother up when her mother couldn't defend herself? Her mother, her mommy, who loved her.
Did you use hot water out of the tap?
Yeah, it's an old bachelor trick.
Well, you're married now. I guess I'm going to have to start bringing you into line.
Yeah. Good luck.
Moving right along from kitchen skills to business ethics, this article in the paper about new evidence in the Whiting case, is that true?
Are you asking me to reveal a source?
I'm asking you if there is a source, or is it just a fabrication to smear Patrick Thornhart?
Nah, that's just a little added bonus. Patrick really is a suspect on Island.
On what evidence?
Well, you see, that's the thing. The cops over there really had trouble building a good case.
Ah, so they haven't reopened the investigation. And your page one story is a lie?
No, it's just a friendly suggestion that maybe somebody should start digging around. Like Guy Armitage would have if Patrick hadn't blown him up. See, Armitage, yeah, he would have put Patrick on the front page of every rag he had all over the world. Maybe a picture of him with a bomb in one hand and a poem in the other. Like that's not redundant. No, maybe Guy's little boy has the same killer instinct his dad had.
From what I heard, Ian and Armitage didn't see eye to eye on anything.
You know, that didn't stop him from taking the old man's money. And he could pump a lot more out of Daddy's media empire with the right story, the right, what's that called? Collaborator.
How do you do it?
Do what?
Turn on a dime like that. 1 minute you're a compassionate man who's trying to protect his ex-wife. And a second later, you're quite ruthlessly plotting someone's downfall. It's amazing.
Thank you. What can I say? Patrick Thornhart just brings out the best in me. Welcome to the fraternity.
Pardon me?
Of newspaper owners. You just inherited a bunch, right?
Well, yes.
You're slipping up, Armitage.
Am I?
Yeah, got a huge international story. Your father's killer's still on the loose.